I've always been fascinated with internet cultures ever since I'd heard about Scene, the pumped up rainbow emo kids that listen to such classic music with lyrics like, "I use chopsticks, yes I do, I use chopsticks to eat you, through your stomach and up your spine, through your skull, your brains are mine." Clearly, we missed out on a golden age of music. Scene rose out of the ground through internet message boards like MySpace, the now defunct, wait, no, it's still somehow running, social media site. The subculture has now faded away, but I've been interested in finding out if anything has emerged the same way. Maybe nothing has come to the scale that Scene did, but has something recently been showing signs of a culture? The term Egirl, created in 2018 with a rise in popularity in 2019, has been used on the internet to describe certain women. But is it more than a term or a label? To help answer my curiosity, I interviewed 4 lovely women to glean their perspective on the word and the possible culture surrounding it. All these interviews have been heavily cut down so they don't take up 90% of the video, but I'll let you know how to watch the full interviews later on. If you'd like to introduce yourselves, your name, and what you'd say you're most well known for.
Well, my name is Femke, and I'm not that known on the website itself, but I'm more known in the Discord server that's linked to the website. Every time I'm in there, everyone knows me. I'm always in the voice chat or the video chat.
I'm Mewo. I'm pretty much known for being like placeholder in Overwatch and like switching places with other girls, like, you know, who gets the most order and stuff like that.
I'm Shanna. I'm 27. I've been streaming on Twitch since 2013, and I've started an Onlyfans page last January, so 4 months ago.
My name's KateCryptid, and I am a Twitch streamer, a painter, a novice music producer, and I have an OnlyFans page where I make my own porn.
So what would you consider an e-girl? What is an e-girl?
For me, an e-girl is a well-known girl over the internet who has like certain clothes style and stuff like that. But it doesn't necessarily has to be an e-girl as in the fashion sense.
For me, like, it's the stereotypical, like, girl who is visible online, oftentimes plays video games.
So for me, it's like someone who plays games with people for money. It's like just a companionship for when you don't want to be alone playing games.
For what does E stand for? Electronic girl. So basically, like, a robot would be an e-girl.
Yeah.
If she was identified as a
If the
female
robot identified as a female, then it would be an e-girl. Okay, cool.
Yes, that would be me.
So all those. Do you see e-girl and e-boy, that sort of thing? Do you see that as a culture, or is it just a label that's thrown on people?
But I think there's like certain differences, because there's an e-girl who gets, I'm not throwing everyone in the same pot, but there's like girls who like literally living the weebo culture, the e-girl culture, being the nerdy girl and stuff like that, and literally selling themselves as an e-girl. What we are mostly girls, like gamer girls, who actually sell our time to the people who are lonely.
I mean, if you look at the fashion and the makeup, it's definitely a movement. If you look at just girls playing games, I don't think it's a culture so per se. Like, it's such a weird thing, because like, why would you have to specify, unless you want all the attention you can get, why would you have to specify online that you are a gamer but also a girl?
I think having a cohesive, like, standard look or makeup, go-to makeup techniques or whatever, I think that's indicative of it being something a little bit more than just a label, so I might agree with you there as well.
In general, it is an insult. It's a negative thing, and if someone calls someone an e-girl, that's an insult towards them.
But I think the negative thing comes from the fact that people that call themselves that are people that do it for attention and reassurance.
I got often asked, you're an e-girl, right? That means you're a slut. I'm like, what? Like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, it's definitely negative. Even like my friends, when they heard about me being on the website and stuff, I got called an e-whore and prostitute and stuff, and I'm like, we're not that type of e-girl. We're the types that just play games with you just to be your friend for the time that you ordered us.
E-girl seems to be way more sexualized than gamer girl, for example.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot more of that. So what's your thought on that?
I think there's definitely a sexual overtone, an e-girl versus a gamer girl. I think that it's more than just games. She is on the internet, and I can find her, and I can, watch her. It's it's become a natural progression that more and more of our lives tend to make their way online, and that probably includes a sexual aspect to it as well.
You use OnlyFans. I'll bring this back to Egirls generally, but just quickly explain to me how OnlyFans works.
The way OnlyFans works is an individual will start a page, and it doesn't necessarily have to have sexual content or lewd content or anything. So you set your subscription price, and that subscription price gives the subscriber access to your feed. The OnlyFans model can elect to, in the case of Egirls, send out particularly salacious clips and things of that nature through pay-per-view DMs.
Because of the success you've had on OnlyFans, you're one of the top, at least in the percentage-wise, you're quite...
I'm top 4% now, yeah.
You're quite top 4%. So would you say that you'd be using OnlyFans for, the foreseeable future? It's quite...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Oh, so I don't post any real nudity because I feel like the reason people would sub to my OnlyFans is because they know me from my stream. If I would do porn or something like that, it would be anonymous and with a weird name that nobody can link to me and not my face. And
so Tatiana Pirogova, just
yes,
throw out a random
exactly.
name with no face,
I'm
completely
anonymous.
I have no idea where I've drawn that from, but
hypothetically
speaking, you could do that. So is there ever a situation you think you'd regret deciding to use OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
No, but I've absolutely made my peace with the fact that you have a scarlet letter, there's no going back.
Because obviously you'd mainly be focusing on ego culture just being the women. It's not people being attracted to the culture, it's people being in this culture of people who watch these types of videos, who support these people, or, as the terms that's been coming around, simps is becoming incredibly more popular nowadays.
Oh my god.
Whether or not ego culture is actually simp culture and everything together.
I really do think that the audience members, the viewers, definitely become a part of it. We all become friends too. It's not 100% business all the time. I've had genuine laughs with people. It's personal.
Yeah.
And so they're a part of it. Yeah.
And there's also a sort of community that comes with it, especially from the website itself, because of the Discord, there's a whole community now built around it. There's people who get friends from it. We get, of course, simps from it, and there's so many great people there, to be honest.
Hearing what they had to say gave me some ideas of what to do next, because I seriously started the process of interviewing people without any clue as to what this video was going to be about. Probably not the smartest move, but here we are. I can't stop. Whatever trash fire this video turns into, it's all their fault, nothing to do with me. All of them brought up some interesting points, so I decided to do some further research. First, I checked out what Mewo and Femke had told me about what the origin of the ego trend was. TikTok. And oh my lord, I was greeted by a sea of middle-class white girls with colourful hair. Feeling like I was drowning, my lungs feeling with the new L'Oreal Paris collection and low self-esteem, I wanted to quickly get out of there. But I have to stay around, this is a documentary. It should be noted that the majority of these top e-girl TikTok videos are from 2019, which clearly shows for the peak of the e-girl trend on TikTok has been and gone. This isn't a great sign for our possible culture, but I won't give up. It might have simply moved off TikTok and onto other sites. We'll investigate this later. For now, let's check out where e-girls came from. The e-girl style I mentioned earlier is pretty clear to see here. The rainbow of colourful hairstyles really bringing me back to the scene subculture and their style. A lot of e-girls, as they are branding themselves here, say they're even fans of emo music. Is it possible e-girls are simply a new offshoot of emo, just as scene was? It would be interesting to compare the music tastes of emos and e-girls to try and find any similarities. but the makeup and clothes are what I'm interested in for now. Watching year-old TikToks of girls clout fishing wasn't really going to teach me anything, although it did teach me maybe I'm trying way too hard. The best way for me to learn about the culture wasn't going to be from the outside, but the inside. I mean, it's not that shocking at all. I've been talking about making this video for weeks now. So if you didn't know that, you're clearly not following me on my social medias. It's at Tatiana's butt on Twitter. Hey, at Tatiana. Hey, you can't plug. What? You can't plug. This is a documentary. It's my video. I can do what I want. Did you ever see David Attenborough plug his Let's Play channel over some video of a penguin? Shut the fuck up. Step 1 of being an e-girl, the look. So, booting up the old Amazon account for the 90th time during lockdown, we pop over to the makeup section, add a couple of colourful numbers to the basket, some foundation and concealers, all the bells and whistles, this stuffed dog, a little light reading, and to the credit card we go. What, you actually thought I was going to take off my mask and make myself look like an e-girl? Are you dumb? Are you a dumb small baby? I already look gorgeous without a face. I need to give you guys a chance. But I don't need a face to look gorgeous. I have something way better. A fat fucking ass. And a website that responds very well to that kind of thing. Setting up an OnlyFans is easy. Awkwardly confirm your identity with a driver's license. A learner's driver's license, of course, because it's not like you're ever going to learn how to drive, are you, Tatiana? You've had all this time off, and have you studied for the theory test once? No. No, you haven't, you dumb fucking cunt. Anyway, confirm your ID, take some pictures of your ass, and away you go. Simple, right? Yeah, well, maybe for you, but some of us have a limited amount of outfits, and let's just say, not ideal body conditions. I hope you realise I was talking about my boobs. When am I not? Anyway, I decided to get ahead of my impending problems and take a month's worth of photos in one night. But Tatiana, it's not Christmas. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, you trying to make sexy outfits out of stuff you've got shoved in drawers. Who would have thought taking pictures of your ass would be such a pain in the ass? Bro, my ass looks fucking huge in this one. Damn, dump truck. But that wasn't going to be enough. After talking with Shauna again, she had said her average was around 2 a week. 8 pictures a month doesn't sound like a lot, but when your only asset is your ass, then the only thing you can change is your clothes, and I would run out of new ones fast. So, why not take some more advice? Everyone I had asked said the OnlyFans was originally just a private support page for creators, so why not make some unique videos? The best thing is, I can say whatever I want. So, what did I choose to say? Fluttershy slowly move it towards Rainbow Dash's moist puss. Let's just say nothing good. The site takes a little while to confirm your identity, so while we wait, why don't we get on with some more e-girl activities? I think if we're going to become proper e-girls, we need to change up our social media. First, let's check out some other e-girls on Twitter. Oh, yeah, let's ignore that. Ah, here we go. Someone with an OnlyFans. This will be good. Alright, what have we got here? Age, sexuality, the type of sex you like. Okay, let's stay up here. A goth, a succubus. Okay. But they've also put the price of their OnlyFans and a Cash App link. There's another person with an OnlyFans, stating that their account should not be viewed at work. Their gender, sexuality, again, the type of sex they like, a bunch of words, a link to OnlyFans that doesn't work. That's an interesting choice. Okay, that looks pretty simple. Let's look at my account. Okay, none of this is gonna do. Follow me on Twitter. Let's start by just getting rid of all of this. This isn't how you show off that you're an e-girl on Twitter. Okay, so my account's not safe for... Well, actually, it is safe for work, but I mean, like, I wouldn't view it at work. I guess it's kinda safe for work, maybe? Anyway, let's get another emoji in there. You can't be an e-girl without separating every section of your bio with an emoji. Okay, let's copy what the other girl did for her. So, well... yeah, that's better. Put another emoji in there. Okay, we're an e-girl. I guess an e-boy as well. Let's just put in another e. A nice little $sign emoji, just to show you that I'm in this for the money. Get the OnlyFans link in there, because it's the first thing we want people to see. And we'll just at the Instagram rather than giving a link, because, you know, I don't make money off of the Instagram, so what's the point? Oh, and of course a Cash App, so people can randomly give me money rather than getting anything for it. How selfless is that? Okay, I think the bio is good. Let's just change up my no. I think we'll change it to something a little bit more my brand. Change the picture to something a little bit more mysterious, sexy, and bam, there we go. Perfect. My Instagram page is already pretty fotty, so we're going to leave that one alone. The next place we're visiting is where e-girl culture is being harboured. Twitch, the live streaming giant, is the perfect expression of e-girl x simp culture. The live vision of a girl completely out of reach from you, the heat from your LED screen almost enough to trick your feeble brain into believing she's there with you. But wait, throw some money at her and maybe she'll speak to you. Oh man, here it comes. She's gonna sit and she got distracted and missed it. No. You stupid bitch. After watching a few e-girl streams, it's clear that they do something very well. Interact with their audience. Being the girl next door in video format is a popular theme. Being friendly, caring, sometimes leading on audience members into believing they have some sort of chance with them, for that hope only to be violently taken away by either the introduction of a boyfriend or telling your audience members that you're above them in every way. I think I'll stick with the friendly part of that. But I am single. Taking in all I've learnt about e-girls, it's time to show the world how it's done. Load? Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't even realise it did that. The Twitch Prime subscription, Purple Human. Oh my god, I have to actually do shit. This is fucking mental. Also, free, thank you for following. Jesus Christ, this is like being an actual fucking Twitch streamer. I just fuck around on Twitch, okay? You get like a stream a month, okay? Don't get excited. Where we didn't have water in England during the 80s, so we only actually drank beer. So I've got beer here, and you might say, Tatiana, that's a very small amount of beer you've got there. That's not going to last you the whole stream. Well, I also have another one. I've got a phone booth. Can we piss in it? What's this do? Oh. Ah! Perfect. Won't be a shit. So you need to, guys. It's $5. I'm joking. Don't subscribe to me. I'm a horrible human being. Ugh. Right. Anyway, yeah. I think I nailed it. My internet persona was complete. I was an e-girl with loyal fans willing to do anything for me. Time to capitalise. My Onlyfans was accepted, so I posted a picture and set my prices. I modelled mine after Shauna's because I had no other reference. YouTubers don't make Onlyfans that often, unless you're a particular YouTuber. Hey, you should buy my OnlyFans. You should buy it from my OnlyFans. I am OnlyFans. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, the response to the OnlyFans has been surprising, mainly because it's doubled my Patreon, meaning all I need to do to increase my Patreon was put pictures of my butt on it. Good to know. I also spam this on all my socials, and I apologise for that. I've seen mixed responses from it. I even hosted a little poll on Instagram, and I could see, although there were a lot of incredibly positive results, there were also quite a few adamantly opposed. However, a lot of the negative reactions on Instagram can also be explained by not understanding the slider, as the first time I used that thing was on a girl's photo. I clicked on it and it went straight to the bottom. Pretty sure I ruined my chances with that girl. Not that I had any chance anyway. Most of these people were opposed to the site, not necessarily me doing it, believing it was encouraging abuse. Now, although I've obviously experienced no abuse on the site, I think they might actually have a point. As the popularity of the site increases, will girls feel pressured to join it and post explicit images of themselves? The site is a valid source of income, and will that concept be used as an excuse to tell a girl to put herself up online? It's not going to be guys asking for nudes on the Twitch chat anymore. It's going to be guys pushing girls into getting yourself more money and achieving financial freedom, like they're pushing the next multi-level marketing scam. I think these are valid points and something in the future we should look out for. OnlyFans should only be used by someone who wants to actually use OnlyFans. Even if they are receiving compensation for it, it's obviously not justified. But blaming the site for this problem is the wrong thing to do. It's like the blaming the clothes argument. That brings me on to my next point, how I felt. To be honest, I have no problem with showing off my ass for money. I like my ass. It's round. I like that. I'd have a lot better chance with women if I wasn't hopelessly attracted to myself. The only problem I had was I felt like it betrayed my audience in some way. Like I was monetizing my audience in a way that wasn't equal. For one, only my audience over 18 can use the site, and the other reason is only people that have some kind of attraction to me are really going to use the site. But I mean, who doesn't? To find out more, I gave my fans a Google form they could fill out anonymously, so they could give honest answers. It was split between people that just wanted to support me and people that were just kind of horny, which is fine. I think for now I'm going to keep the page going. I feel like I can keep up with pictures and videos and it'll be fun, and it is great support. But people should see this as a support site like Patreon, rather than me providing a particular service. I'll be moving all the updates onto a separate Twitter account, and the page will remain firmly in the background of my content like the looming spectre of communism. Sometimes I get messages about the price being too high for the amount of content on the OnlyFans page. Well, I'm sorry, but last time I checked, I'm allowed to value my body however I goddamn please. I'm sorry, you think I should be cheaper, but fuck you. Anyway, I have to somehow link this back to the original question of is e-girl a culture, or otherwise you guys will realise I just made this entire video purely for the excuse to make an OnlyFans account. Well, what is a culture? A culture is a way of life. The way people do things is different than the way other people do things. Because there's clearly people that are encouraging this behaviour and there are people against it, you could make the argument that e-girl and simp is a culture. Other people don't do it, they do it, therefore it's a subculture. Is e-girl a culture though? Calling it a culture or even a subculture may be giving it too much hype, but it's definitely not just a trend. This isn't a simple repetition of something other people do, there's development and innovation. The girl next door Twitch streams are getting better, the cash intake is getting larger, the audiences are growing. People want to experience the connection between streamers and YouTubers more and more. To be honest, I think the argument I made at the beginning of the video about clothing and makeup being a sign of the culture is invalid. It's clear it's not really making it into 2020, but what I think did make it was the support structure and companionships created by streamers. Maybe it's just too early to tell. The world's going to change after lockdown ends, that's kind of undeniable. It's possible people will be spending more and more time online, and with that, new subcultures may arise. We'll just have to wait and see. The only other thing to take away from this video is that the OnlyFans page is real, and you should give me your money. Give me your money now. This is greedy Tatty speaking. Old Tatty would have told you to save your money. Old Tatty is dead. I killed her. I'm capitalist Tatty, and you should give me your money. Give me your money now. Give me all your money. Give me your money. Give me all of it. Give me all of your money right now. This video has been interesting to make. I've never recorded things over multiple days or written a script after recording. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I can make more big projects soon. If you can share this video with just one person, that's double the views on this video, so I'd really appreciate it. I mean, this video really was a pain in the ass to make. This took me way longer than I thought it would. If you're new, drop a subscribe, like the video, and make sure you guys comment on this video, it really helps the engagement. But most importantly, I'd like to thank the 4 lovely women who helped me out with this video. If you guys want to watch the full interviews with those guys, they'll be on the Patreon and on the OnlyFans. Jesus Christ, I recorded the first bit of this ending message before I did the editing. I hope I don't make big products like this. Well, that's not true, I do really enjoy these. And the only reason I could do this video is because people are supporting me on the OnlyFans, which means I didn't have to worry about uploading every 3 days. So a big thank you to everyone that has actually supported me on the OnlyFans and is going to continue supporting me on the OnlyFans, because I will work to try and make some unique things for the OnlyFans, not just lewd images of my ass, because I'm sure you love that, but I'm feeling like you might want some more, so I'm going to work on some unique, funny reading videos just for you guys. I'll also make an effort to make sure that if anything is safe for work, that it also gets uploaded to the Patreon as well. But anyway guys, I'm probably keeping this video going on long enough. We're way past 10 minutes, so I don't have to worry about that. Thank you babes, and I will see you next time.